Test. Okay, this works. Perfect. Let's share my screen. Good morning, GM. Sorry for the last day. Let's have some fun today. We have a sideways movement at the moment, so make sure that you noticed it. We've been going sideways. We have 7 minutes before open, so I'll be patient until open to do something, but this looks like it want to take out Asia low. If we move down from here. So we made a bit of a break of structure here to the upside. We had a retest of this break of structure right now, so but I want to see us actually hit this low. If we can hit to this for value gap down here, we'll probably move back up. We are ranging right now, people, so we are going sideways in between previous week high, previous week low. and that's been going on for a few days already. So make sure that you always watch the higher time frame to know what we're doing. And at this point, we can see, look, this took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. These are inside days. So we've been going sideways. That means that there is a big move gonna be happening very soon. Do we have news today? Let's go to Forest Factory. Let's take a look. We have orange folders, so nothing special today. 3 p.m. somebody of FOMC speaks, but it should do nothing. It's yellow folder, so should be good for today. I have not traded yet this week, so I will take a look what the market is doing. So for me, what did we do? We came up, we got rejected, came into a 15-minute void for value gap, 30-minute for value gap and void, and we are now having a reaction off of this. In about 4 minutes, we will see if this market is continuing upwards. We will take out Asia high first, and I want to see what we do. If not, and open says, okay, we want to go down, we probably will take out Asia low, and then we can see what happens. I'm not going to jump in to Asia low. I want to be patient and see how we react off of it. I've not been online a lot last week. We'll make it up for everybody on Discord. So 3 more minutes, and we have open. Let's see what the 4 hour is doing. So we have a 4 hour for value gap just below. The previous day low actually took out most of the liquidity from the week. So for me, if we drop down and we have a very strong reaction of this 4 hour, we probably move back up. So that's, if we drop, we will go to Asia low, we will take this out. This is still that 4 hour for value gap, that it's valid, and then we probably move back up. There is not a lot of liquidity right here because previous day low has taken out most of it. If we continue and we take out previous day low, there's a huge probability that we go to previous week low. A minute 30, we will see what happens. Just be patient if you're a trader. Don't rush in anything. Just let the market show you what it's doing. We got plenty of time. Set your intentions right for the day and make sure that you feel and trade like the person that you want to be trading. Samenbouwen. Ik vandaag? Maar dat vandaag morgen, dan wil ik sales call doen weer.
Hoe is dat? Morgen?
Morgen, te 5.
Sales call van de machine. Van de machine is morgen.
Ik gisteren nog een 20 euro per dag staan stond, ik heb er 28 moet betalen gisteren.
Gaat maar alleen moeten doen.
Hier is open. Do not, I repeat, do not trade open directly. Be patient. Let the market do its thing first. This is what it wants to do, so it will drop, it will come to here, and then we will see how we can act off of it. We're now trading in that 4 hour for value gap 2. So remember this. Well, I'll even put it on the chart so that you can remember it. So this is a 4 hour for value gap. We have a small opening here. So we'll probably take out this opening gap too. And with that, we will take out Asia low. And then I want to see a strong push back to the other side. If not, we will continue. Now we have plenty of time to take a retest off of it and then continue down. So I want to see us take out Asia low. That would be great to see. If we sweep this liquidity right here, then we will have a shift back to the upside. At this point, the market is showing strength to the downside. So we let this market do its thing a bit. I'll go get myself a drink. Not much that we can do right now. Or we are chasing markets, and that's something that you don't want to be doing. It doesn't matter that you didn't jump in this little leg up either. So we always have a retest of something and we can always continue. So even though if you missed this little move, look, this was that retest off of it, you come back into a gap and we continue the movement. So be patient. That's what separates yourself from being a not good trader. Dat is oké. En wat dat kost? Dat moet er niet oplossen.
Niet van die, ja, wetenschappers.
So do remember that we are ranging at people. So we are doing sideways movements, and that's something you definitely need to be knowing. So we tapped twice the highs. This is one low. So if we tap that low one more time, that's perfectly normal.
Want ik het rekenen, maar ja, heel gaan het gewoon leuk.
Waarom staat dat zo?
Still being patient. I'm not gonna jump into this. Just we'll be patient and see what happens at Asia low. We will come back then for a retest of it if you want to continue lower, yes or no. So until then, just do nothing. And if you're not easy sitting behind the screens and doing nothing, take yourself a book or something to read in the meantime, learn something, do something else. Makes it so much easier. So if you want to be a consistent trader, you have to let every thought process go. We did close off the opening, so let's see what happens here. If we don't take out Asia low, that would be a liquidity pool that's still left open. And if we know Nasdaq a little bit, it loves to take those liquidity pools before moving into another direction. I am still trading the 15-minute continuation. Very good question. Yeah, this was 15 minutes entry downwards, continuation down. So I want to see what happens here. So we had a break of structure right here again to the downside. So we will, if we come up, we will retest it at somewhere around 24,846. So this is the new BOS downwards. So if we can come above, I would love to see it actually hit this level, and then I want to short off of it. So if I have the opportunity to do it like this I would love to see. So we hit this level and then short back to Asia low. You can choose to put your stop at the 1 or at Asia high. Both are actually quite decent trades. This would be the ideal trade right now, but at this point the market is still moving lower, so I don't know yet where to put my zero. So I need to change in direction a little bit to be actually to know it. I want to see it take out Asia. Here the thing is, on that 4 hour, we are looking like if we don't take out Asia low and we come all the way back up, we probably move further up. So this is what I'm a little bit looking at too. But on a 15-minute base, this looks actually nice. The only thing that we can do is be patient until the market reacts back up, comes and tap this level, and then continues. And if I'm incorrect and we continue up, we will have a shift in direction and we can just follow up again. But if we take out Asia low and we have a strong shift up, I'll follow that shift instead. For now, just be patient. The market will retest this level, and then we will continue. Even though if it takes it out, we still need to be patient. Don't chase markets. No need for. If we didn't get that entry, that's still okay. That means that the market didn't want to come back, and that means that we will get it tomorrow. This is that shift that I was talking about. Let's see, how many points is this? 20 point. If you can hit that 50 level, I'm gonna put in one limit order. Short, of course. Stops at the highs, still at this level, and the rest of my limit orders will be here. So we got a 45 points, 47 point stop. I would have preferred to see Asia low get taken before we see this happening. So I'm going to enter one limit order short right here. So I'm in a short on this level. Stops at the high, and the rest will be entered at this level. Just beneath, above those liquidity pools. So this will be the rest. So entry, limit order. Do know that there's a possibility that we do not go back for Asia low, but that's okay. So limit order short right here, and took a manual entry short. The first thing that I see when this candle opens is something I don't want to see. Look, we have a move up and then down. So that means that the market will move up a little bit further. This is a very strong push, by the way. So I would have loved to see this happen after we taken out Asia low. We did not. So if this starts to move rapidly back up, there is a possibility that we will get stopped. So it will be then what it is. Because on higher time frames, I wanted to see it hit actually this level. Just below. There was an hourly for value gap right here. A very small one. And Asia low should have been taken too. This is what I wanted to see happen. But that doesn't always happen. So be okay with it if it doesn't. That means that the market will continue up. If this stops us out and we take out Asia high, we will continue further and then we will jump in again. For now, I'm in a short. Put it on the screen from where exactly. This is my short right now. Stops at the same level. What you do here is your own choice. So I got two options for you, or you can put that manual entry immediately back to break even. If it comes back and we go up further, we can enter it higher because this is a strong shift with the value gap created. So if we tap this and we continue, there's a huge possibility that we will definitely go to the high. I'm leaving everything like it is. Asia low is first target. And now all we can do is let the market do its thing. Everything's set, and that will be it. This was a little bit lower. Nice, Arjun. Happy for you, man. Yeah, good that you locked yourself out. Best option that you can do once you make a 2R. Perfectly done. Yeah, there was a POI right here too, so I wanted to see it sweep Asia low. Let me see if NASDAQ or ES did sweep. Oh, ES did not sweep it either. We have almost the same shift on ES2, so if it goes back, we can definitely go back to the highs again. We will see what happens. So Bitcoin, great opportunity to buy a spot right now. This is an amazing place to buy it. So the next drop, if we continue dropping, 48,000 is the next drop that we will see. So that's another 24% downwards that we could have. And that's the last place that I want to see the market go back to. So anything between 49 and 45,000 is the best position that you can buy for, but that's the last position that I will see Bitcoin go to. So if you buy it on 60 or on 40, it's not that much of a difference. Not if it goes to 1 million. And yes, I still believe that will happen. So we now hit that 50 level. I want to see this drop immediately. That would be great. Then that part would have hold. So we tapped the 15-minute fair value gap right now. So we made a break back down. This was that 50 level that we hit right now. So we put on our FIB tool. We just tapped it. So I want to see now, how do we act off of it? Do we drop fast? That would mean perfectly fine. Then we're good to go. And that was the retest right here. We are just like a half point below it, so. Everything's set for me anyways, so we will see what happens. Let the market do its thing right now. Speaking. Dat is wat er even naartoe is. Maar ik ben eerst allemaal. Hoe moet dat zitten? I'm gonna do it like this. So I'm gonna put my stop from this first trade at a Wix high. So that's like a 0. minus 0.1 or something like that, less than that we should have. If it comes back up, that means that I can put an extra contract into it. So that's 2.5 points, not in profit. So again, first trade, putting my stop at this Wix high. I want to see it continuing down, and I will trail stop it down too. So I'll even put it at break even. Look, stop at break even, and I'll move this one a little bit down. So TP is at 24,007, but this could drop further. So I'm gonna trail this down. If this continues, So stops are a break even. I just put an extra contract, a few extra contracts in this one, if this continues. Yeah, if we come back up right here, that means that we're not going to take out Asia low and we're going for Asia high. So I don't want to see that. I do want to see it continue right here. So stops are at break even, make it a half point under it so that you're in profit. You don't, that your fees are paid. So put it at, you can put it actually at this level. We're gonna move stop to 8.15, so that's about 2 points in profit. If this comes back up to that level, that means that the market is not wanting to continue lower. I'm gonna leave this limit order here, right here. I'm gonna stay with this one. I wanna see what happens. Again, first trade, break even. Limit order, the other one stays where it is. Excuse me for that. Yeah, this market looks like it wants to take out lower. The bigger time frame, it's a bit choppy, Arjun. So go to the daily and go watch. If you watch the daily, we can see we have had a few inside days. So if it wants to go up, it needs to take out some liquidity. So previous day low would be one of previous week high. What did we do here? So we made a break of structure of this level. Don't watch too far over back. So we made a break of structure of this level to the downside. We came back up. And now we're just hanging around here. So I'm considering that the market is choppy all day too. And that's why I put my stop a little bit faster at break evens. After a sideways movement for a long time, it tends to continue doing those movements until New York most of the times. So either way, if this comes back up, it's a good start of the day. You will see in the next 4 minutes, this needs to drop in the next 4 minutes. Journal. Are you still journaling, Arjun? It's been a while. I am in a short. I entered it at around 8:15 somewhere, 9:15. Market made BOS down. Test 0.5. Took an entry on it. I think. So this month, what did we do? I'm up exactly 10R this month. Last month was not so great. This month is good. We're back on track. If anyone wants to see this month, I'm on 10R. We took 10 trades. I took 10 trades, 7 profits, 3 not, and this is actually a high win rate. I did not trade a lot. My last trade was take a look. My last trade was today, and before that, that was the 17th. So it took. I was Tuesday. That was my last trade. So about a week from now. So you don't need to trade every day, people. Remember that. Again, if we move down fast, I'm gonna keep drilling this down. I want to see how much we can get out of this trade. Okay, if we could take this down, huge trade would be a nice trade actually. Yeah, it's a must for yourself, Arjun. This will definitely keep you in on track if you remember to do this. If the trade doesn't go great for once or twice, that will remember you to take a look at your journal, that everything is going correctly. I know it's something boring to do, but boring stuff is also important. It doesn't have too much strength into it, so we did take it. So again, if we follow the full rules of break of structure back to the downside, this should be TP1, actually. So 24/7, 93. Oh, yeah, that would have been TP1, but I didn't take it because that was not enough. So just put on my stop just below, it's on the screen. So I want to see this right down. If we can take it all the way to previous day low, that would be huge. That would definitely be a great trade. That's a 150 point move down. How's the farming going? So here's that continuation what I wanted to see happening. We did not make anything less opening, so Asia low. Then we had the Asia low on ES. Look, we just hit Asia low on ES, so I'm gonna keep this one closely. Okay, so this is Asia low, got taken. See if the Nasdaq does the same. I'll put up a second screen for a minute, so I can actually follow it. I want to see it hit that 1 hour value gap. If it takes out Asia low, this is my main idea where it wants to go to first. And after that, if we see a strong spike through that for value gap, we will drop the previous day low. But until then, but for me, we have taken Asia low. So remember, if you want to take profit, perfectly fine. This is where you should take profit if you want to do it right now. This limit order goes off. By the way, we've taken the liquidity right here. So we should not come back to that limit order right now to continue. Moving target down. If we hit that 1 hour for value gap, I'm putting my stop at Asia low. Again, if we hit that 1 hour for value gap right here, I'm putting my stop at Asia low. Because this is definitely looking, it wants to go lower. So if this keeps dropping, we could go for previous day low. But for now, the reason why ES is open right here, because if ES makes a huge move back to the upside, we will see the same happening to Nasdaq, and then I want to be out of my trade. So if you took profit, Asia low would have been the first TP, so perfectly fine if you take full profit right here. And that will be the last trade that you would take today if you're new to trading. Even though it's not much, it doesn't matter how much you make profit. The thing is that you have to follow your rules, and that would be the rule. One trade, profit, done for that day. Multiple reasons why only one profitable trade is enough. First of all, mindset. Second of all, stop over trading. So this will limit yourself from re-entering trades. So here comes the 1 hour for value gap that we will hit. Again, this limit order is off, so I'm taking that one off. This one is gone. We should not retest that. If we now retest this, we are gonna have a huge shift back to the upside. So the reason why is this is the major liquidity pool from this day already. So if we have a shift, it's here. Oh, nice. Send me a picture how they are looking. Your flowers of your peaches. I never seen that, a flower of a peach. So here I want to see, okay, so now we came in a 5 minute for valley gap. I don't want to have a fast reaction now higher. I do want to see it drop continuously. So look, ES is doing the same. So ES did hit that 1 hour. Okay, you can see perfectly. We hit that 1 hour for valley gap right here. Oh, we didn't have it in 1 hour. It was a half hour, a 15 minutes. We swept, and now it's acting back into it. So I want to see it continuing dropping because this would just be a retest of a higher time frame. So again, if you took profit, congrats, good work. If this comes back to my entry, that will be it. Just will let this market do its thing. So we came in a void right here, so we can take out the high of this wick, and that's the last thing that I want to see happening. I don't want to see it go above this high. So this high is okay, and that's it. Then it needs to react immediately to go back down. If it doesn't, this will come back to our entry. And that will mean that our 4-hour actually plays out on a higher time frame. What did we do? We came in a fair value gap. We came all the way down. We just took out. This is that wicks low, of course, that we can protect off of it. We took out opening gap. We came into it. So if we have the reaction right here back to the upside, that's totally normal. Remember, we're going sideways, and sideways does not always need to make a new break of structure on a higher time frame because it's just ranging from left to right. Knowing in which market condition you're in is very important to know how to take profit. If you are in an expansion and we see continually in the daily that we are moving in one direction, you can leave your trades open a little bit longer. That means that you can let it run longer. The next minute, I want to see it go down. If not, this will be our entry that we will come back to. So multiple reasons why. First of all, liquidity pool, Asia. That we could have a shift. So this is the first reason. Second reason is actually this. So we came back down, almost hit that 62 level. Beautiful. Came into almost the fair value gap too. So we swept liquidity. We don't always need to go back to that 62 level. So if this is the retest of a higher time frame shift, that means that we are now going back to Asia high. Because on a 30-minute time frame, this was the start. That this is that break of structure right here. And if this is that move, this was that retest. So I wanted to actually see it hit this gap, but it doesn't always have to. Would be nice to see it continuing. This will probably be a break even. So just taking out a high, strong shift. This will definitely be my entry. Five, four, three, two. Here we go. And then journal your trade. So this is a break, just a little bit less than break even. I got stopped right here. Sorry, I didn't get stopped. My marker wasn't correct. This is my stop. I wasn't looking at my other screen. It missed me by 0.5 points. 0.50 points or something. Yeah. But this will be my stop, so I'll journal it. That was a good trade. That was 0.01. Now we entered. That was 10.05. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Okay. Okay, now I got stopped. Now let's journal this one. Live trade today, we got stopped at break even after we made a breakout structure to the downside. We had a beautiful retest off of it. We came to Asia low. Some people took profits and I let them run. I wanted to see it hit them daily for value gap, but a 1 hour for value gap just below Asia low, and we got rejected off of it. Live trade today, we got stopped at break even. Ik ga het toch moeten doen, hè. Als ik het niet goed doen, ga ik het niet goed doen, hè. Ik volg je toch niet meer? So I'm journaling my trade first of all. This definitely looks like a beautiful shift back to the upside. We just hit a half hour for value gap right now too. So that's a beautiful 15-minute shift. So if we can find a small retracement into it, I would love to long off of it one more time. We took the major liquidity already. Yeah, this will definitely look like it wants to move further up. Let's see if we can do something here. How much is this points? This is about, how many points is this? That would be 70 points. We will see if we get another entry. If we're lucky, we will have a very small retracement before we go to Asia high. And if not, that will be the only trade that we took. So this is what I mean by liquidity pools. Look, Asia low is a huge liquidity pool for London. Look, we took it out, and how strong, look, this reaction is very, very strong pushed. The way up took like 10 minutes to get here, and the way down took an hour and a half, almost an hour, an hour and a quarter to get here. This took only 10 minutes to move the same movement back up. So you can see this is less strength than a movement to the upside. So there's much more strength to this side. So if the market wants to go up higher today, let's see where we could go to, especially that was that 4-hour valley gap, what I meant, that we could have an action of. So if this is shifting slowly, so if we go up, we take out Asia high and we continue, the main idea that I would see it go is definitely 25,000, that round number again. That would be my first huge TP then. That would be this area. We will probably then go for previous day high too. Plus the opening gap of Monday that we didn't retest yet. So again, why did I know this? So we came down, we have a retest of a market, we got rejected, and now we're just making liquidity. So we're building up liquidity right here. So as long as we are ranging in this part right here, so we're going from left to right and constantly overdoing the same thing. The market wants liquidity, always. That's how it moves. But after taking out previous day low, we swept most of the liquidity to the downside. So it's building up liquidity right here. I'll draw a trend line that you can see it. So it's building up liquidity at this level. So if it needs those stops to continue to push the market back down, it will need those shorts. For me, it needs to come back a bit more before I can do anything. Anybody that see me trade already knows that I'm not jumping into these moves. A very nice move, by the way, but not something that we can trade off. Here you can see we have two Fair Value gaps laying over each other. That means that the market definitely is stronger back to the upside. So if it makes a small retest somewhere, I would love to jump into it, stops at the Asia low, and continue to the highs. And this could be a trade for the whole day. Is this doable? Not sure that we will get that out of trade. We got about a half hour left, so if we don't find an entry, that will be good. Yeah, tomorrow will be a stream. So we've got about half hour left, and I'll be offline. Anybody has a question, that's a good time to ask. So I'll be ending the stream. The trade, how it ends up, we will see that tomorrow. First trade, break even. Second trade that we entered right now. It's a long. We can come back all the way down to this level even. We will see what happens. So wish you all a great trading session in the rest of London, and see you back tomorrow morning.